It's fine. Oh no! Ow! I hit my knee. Pardon me.
I'm actually like home alone. Because we see the kittens have been here. And finally, not worry about stepping on the kids.
Oh, right.
Because, God, I am so constantly worried about that.
Monty, you played Injustice. And you think Joker is your main. It's great.
Who?
What?
What did you play?
Injustice.
Right. That was a weird one.
There's more than one.
Alright, a weird two then.
That's right, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And the next Mortal Kombat game, though, is going to be called Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah. And apparently they might have... They always have characters from other shit, like quite a few actually. Like Terminator, or... I don't know, Leatherface. Or even the fucking Alien from... and the Predator, both of them.
Yeah.
I'm currently facing backwards.
They did that kind of shit before Fortnite even did. They were there.
But it's always much more selective in Mortal Kombat. It's actually about what the characters can do. Not what necessarily they can do, because everyone's like the same level of strength. But like everyone's always interested to see what their moves are gonna be. Because it's like, what's Homelander gonna do? Because apparently Homelander's gonna. Oh yeah, apparently Homelander's gonna be might be one of them.
You
and
can't really blame him.
As well. Makes a lot of sense.
Omni-Man would be a shout if they wanted to complete the set.
They never had Superman in.
I'm glad we have someone to carry our rocks
in a Mortal Kombat game. What's the set?
Yeah. I don't know.
Just those two.
Anti-gods.
It will get you killed.
But like not gods, but like anti-giga heroes. It's like a step above superheroes.
Maybe they'll put him in because of the new Suicide Squad game. But it's like all evil Justice League. And they'll do Superman. Bad.
Superman.
Or Bizarro, I guess. Although actually, they probably wouldn't do that because Bizarro is like the skin for Superman anyway in Injustice. They don't make separate characters sometimes when they don't have to. Sometimes they put characters inside other characters. Like, they did Black Lightning, I think, as someone else. Just like a premium skin for a different character. They just lay it on top. It was it's Raiden. They gave Raiden like a premium skin that was Black Lightning, who's a DC character. They just, I guess they just got lightning powers. They're just like, okay, it's fine. Don't change anything.
Do.
That'll
Just
do.
blackwash him.
Well, no, because no, I wouldn't say it's blackwashing. It's a different character essentially. It's like, you know, completely different look and like voice, like, you know, lines. And they changed one of his like special moves because one of the special moves is like a lightning dragon for riding. They just made it a big ball of electricity. Of that lightning.
So less cool.
Yeah, but it wouldn't make as much sense.
Where is that damn tin?
Alright.
Down the hatch.
As long as it makes sense. Who cares if it's less cool?
Yeah, that's the rule that every company should follow.
Yeah.
That's how we get good stuff.
Well, it's just do both. Have making sense be the coolest option.
Molly is on the way.
That's what the one game that changed the internet was Metal Gear Rising. Was it? That's the only one, right? Pretty close-minded. I mean, I feel like games that changed the internet probably gonna be, I don't know,
Minecraft.
FNAF,
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Fortnite.
Metal Gear Rising, yeah, I guess it has the Senator, but that's like the only. And then Jetstream Sam. Well, that's it. No one remembers anything. No one outside of who hasn't played that game knows anything else about the game apart from that. Most people probably don't even know Jetstream Sam's name. They've just seen him. He's just like the, you know, the kind of almost. He's like he looks like, I don't know. You might know who he is. He looks like a mix between Hanzo and Genji, and he's like does like the points like the camera
He's
and
like-
grins. Yeah, he's like that.
Yeah,
guy.
he's like an atomic samurai bloke.
Yeah, Atomic Samurai is actually
Like
really
cyborg.
good in comparison. Actually, like Atomic Samurai mixed with cyborg. Who is Maxor? I've never heard of this Maxor character. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Plasma grenade.
He does not have a fucking clue.
No, right, I wouldn't. Well, shit. I don't have the not the foggiest idea. I wish the Warthog had like selective stun. I want to stun everything except Praetorians. Then it would be too good though, that's the thing.
Watch out.
And that is the point.
A mod
That is
which
the
turns
point,
off stun if you hit a glowing weak point.
though. No, because Macteras, that's the best thing that stun.
Would you pay that price?
No. That's the main reason I don't actually
Then
use mini shells
suck an egg.
anymore. This-
What's in line?
What is Roboquest? Says James C. I don't know. I don't know what Roboquest is. I would never.
Is
No.
that in the title? And where'd that come from? Harry? Why would they ask the question? Did someone think we were going to complete Roboquest
I
today?
don't know why they would think that. I don't.
Great work. Neutralized.
As much as I want to, I do need to do the
Yeah,
washing.
right. Yeah, sure. How long does it usually take you?
I wouldn't say usually because it varies, but I would guesstimate looking at what I'm looking at, and this is probably going to take me just under an hour.
All right. Forget about it.
I mean, if I speed run, maybe 40 minutes.
Are you playing Roboquest this stream? I want to. I could, but the thing is, I have played it a couple times solo, and then I like get to like the corrupted city and like quit.
So you've like gotten there.
Well, I think I
already.
only got there once on my own,
So does it feel like it's essentially like a guaranteed thing that like once you kind of reach it, you can get there again? Is that what it
no.
seems like? That we're just kind of strong enough. At
Yeah,
this
we should
point?
be, I guess. I think I did. But... No, I played a little bit on the hard difficulty actually, and it is quite a bit harder. That was interesting. Actually.
Did you reach the first
Yeah.
boss? Is it that hard?
I didn't. I
Okay.
got to like. I think I got to the energy center actually. The fourth location after the fields.
This makes Vegas the worst.
Didn't they say they were going to get like a new game plus, right?
Yeah, in the 1.0 release.
Yeah. Is
No,
Monkey
Monty's-
in it? Is
yeah,
that what he
Monty's
asked?
asking. Okay, actually, hold on, that's kind of weird, because this is Guy, JMC, he said, what is Roboquest? And Monty said, he's an odd YouTuber who does recaps of games and he knows very popular voice actors.
I
What?
need you here.
Oh, right, that's Maxor. Sorry, Monty, fuck's sake. I am stupid.
Help me with the minerals here.
What do we think about Ultra Kill? I have no idea. Is it even on Xbox?
No.
Gunfire Reborn is, and that basically just looks like Roboquest again.
That's the name. I was going to look it up, but I've completely forgot what it was called.
Western Gunfighter,
And this was like when we last talked about it.
£1.69.
It's a
I
funny
don't know if this
number.
even shows on stream.
But actually, I think
Oh my god, look at this. Holy shit.
that number just means that it's £2 in America, or like $2 in America. And that's what it often gets put down to.
Jesus
Ooh,
Christ. Oh, bro.
Oh, you want me to look up that game?
This guy stinks. Actually, I guess this would be quite left.
Oh, Gunfire Reborn is still on Game Pass. So if you would want to download
Yeah, we're gonna finish
that,
Roboquest first, though.
obviously. And then what was the other one?
Ultra Kill? Can't get that, can we?
No, the cowboy one.
I put in gun F, like Western Gunfighter challenge. Western
Right.
Gunfight challenge.
Yeah, it looks quite the game.
It's got like Gunfire as like a TV show, but it's Chainsaw Man. That's what I'm saying.
What? Oh right, yeah.
Gunfire Reborn is a better Roboquest, says Revan. Revan, no, it is not. I hate Gunfire. Yes, it is. Agree to disagree. What makes it? I don't-
I'm glad that's the community we've cultivated. People that entirely disagree on essentially
I
everything.
mean, Tyler, that is
But
kind of
they can
our
just
dynamic
move on.
almost.
Old lady, I've got all day.
Sometimes.
Well,
No, I
we
just
agree
mean
on
sometimes
some
when we
things.
disagree. We haven't
Most
really.
things, yeah.
I mean, we haven't really settled on the things that we disagree on, though. We just kind of just ignore it.
Yeah.
Not
We
that we
just
don't
don't
agree
bring it
on
up, so we
it,
don't
but
get
we
another
don't really
fight.
bother. Well, yeah, we just don't argue at the things we disagree about. It's just,
What's it time?
Because we know neither of us will really change our mind. And it's same with me and Tom, and I assume you two. I'm not sure if you two ever really argue about anything.
I
But
think we probably did when we.
it's essentially
talked
that,
about
like-
Lord of the- and even though we didn't argue about Lord of the Rings, we just both just I don't know, just circle jerked it for a little bit, and then
just constantly make
exhausted all the
references.
references.
But basically, that you and Tom, you're like very knowledgeable about your subject, so you're like incredibly confident based on that. And I refuse to be wrong, so it works out like that. Where neither side will ever really win.
Yeah, Tyler's like the
Can
epitome
live
of like
with that.
stupid. um, no, you know, like just being confident, even though you're definitely not the more knowledgeable party. Just in most scenarios.
Yeah, but who needs to be logical when they're right?
Apparently, Ultra Kill's better. No, Gunfire Reborn is better because more characters, more customization, more weapons, more impactful upgrades, and Gunfire is more fast-paced. Okay, that last one is objectively subjective, whatever that means.
I think it's since I have played it, it's a bit of a rough memory. I think an important clarification here is Gunfire Reborn is finished. They might still be adding to it, but it is not a preview. It is
Exactly.
it is past
Roboquest
1.0.
twice, 'cause I gotta say, I like it enough where I'm genuinely excited for that 1.0 update. Like, straight up.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
And yeah, I mean, we'll probably maybe we'll do a podcast on like that exact topic, like just for some fucking reason. We'll just like Roboquest versus Gunfire Reborn versus, or I guess maybe we could just do like a
I wouldn't mind
roguelike.
when it gets I wouldn't mind comparing the 1.0 launches of you know, the games that we've experienced the 1.0 launches of, which will be Roboquest and Deep Rock, which will be they're doing games where we've been playing,
Yeah.
like we've been playing, and then they've had their 1.0 release while we've been playing.
Yeah, well, I can't imagine. I mean, we're probably going to be playing Roboquest about as much as we were playing Deep Rock before the 1.0.
I don't know about that.
Like, it's going to be infrequently.
Oh right, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna play. Probably play it more once we've finished what's there, because I want to get. I mean, and I'll play it as. I would love to play with you, but it's like I want to get all the upgrades and see how good I can get at the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do that.
I think, yeah, I don't know.
At least myself. Multiplayer both does not see how Gunfire is better. You can double jump in Roboquest, the music's better, the guns are more fun in Roboquest. Well, I mean, the music being better, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
I
Get this out of the way. They are actually very, very similar games foundationally. Like, you pick a class. Your class has like 2 skills. One of which is like a normal one of which is like an old. I'm pretty sure Gunfire has that as well. They have the same kind of like encounters. Generally speaking, I think is the term. Like, there's a guy that will upgrade your gun and shit like that. They're the same kind of gun mechanics, I'm pretty sure. Like that kind of thing. Like, they are very.
I mean, looking at the pictures I saw in the store of Gunfire Reborn, it looks like if it didn't have the outlines, it would look like shit. And Roboquest, I don't think would necessarily.
Yeah, it's pretty well.
Yeah,
they have it.
like the models are very low poly. You could dash in Gunfire and more at Mach 3. Also, Gunfire feels unfair because the game supports completely aggressive playstyle. Okay. Shit, dude. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Monty mentioned double jumping Roboquest. You can triple jump if you get the gadget for it. Which is one of the things I have done. I've got a few more upgrades. One of them is just one of them need more gadgets. I don't know. It's interesting though. And like when you're loading into, actually not even loading in. It's like the just the screen it shows when you first like start the game, but it's not really the loading screen. There is like a final boss looking like guy in the background, but you know, as far as we know, there isn't. I don't know if that. I don't know if that thing is in the game, and it's just, and it is like, you know, the last thing, but it's not actually the final boss that's planned, or that is the final boss and therefore it's not in the game yet. I don't know. But that means it's already been designed, like at least like what it looks like.
Well, I mean, from what we know, the corrupted place is the final place, isn't it? And so there's 2 corrupted bosses, whatever they are. And chances are, once we complete that, it'll be like, thanks for completing the game.
I hope
it's my
so.
guess.
As in, I hope it ends. I mean, we got a little bit worried when we did the like Haven City stuff, and then we thought it was done, but it didn't like say it was done. Which I, I mean, like, that's not very good, is it? End it.
But yeah, that
I mean,
wasn't
no,
the
I
case.
mean,
That
I
was
still
just us,
hope there's a placeholder boss. Just like putting a placeholder boss is like impossible to kill almost. So that's what I would do. It's just like put just a random one in and just jack its stats up to 1 million or something. It's just like ridiculous. see if anyone actually beats it, and then it'd be like, thanks for playing the game. Thank you so much for playing my game. I think that's what Mario says at the end of Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Implying that Mario made the game.
Yes. Did he not? What he did?
Probably not.
Mario game.
Because he did. He's a
That's like
plumber,
saying
not
Jesus didn't write the
game maker.
Bible. What's
He did! Why?
Really? It's his journal.
Well done. This contagion spike has been neutralized.
Oh, it's not. Half of it isn't even about him.
Yeah, he's got a really good memory. Of when he was... Of
Before
when
he was born.
He was good. This is why I've got an A level in philosophy and ethics. And it was, well, it should have said religion, philosophy, and ethics.
PSHE,
No, no. PSHE is like social studies bullshit.
I called for the
Yeah, that's like
No.
philosophy.
No. 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 No.
I have offended the philosophy
I am the
student.
great philosopher. The baseline is the same between Gunfire and Roboquest, however they're completely different when you start playing. Also, Gunfire is low poly for the same reason as DRG. Yeah, but I looked at the Gunfire images, it looks a lot less detailed than DRG. DRG is low poly, but it does not skimp on detail. Either.
Yeah, but I think that's just, you know, a type of low poly design.
Gunfire looks low
Like pixel
poly
art,
and low
some
res,
games-
and that's why they have the black line, the cell shading.
Like Minecraft and Terraria are both pixel art, but the level of pixels that they use is very different. I think it's that kind of thing. Deep Rock is more Terraria, where they use polygons and that, but they use them small and in detail. You know, I think Gunfire Reborn, going off it's just that, is more of a Minecraft in that it just blocks out shapes generally. It's style. Style's cool. Games without style all suck.
Well, that's kind of weird, isn't it? So, what constitutes no style, though?
I don't know, anything EA releases.
out of my way.
Like all football, soccer, golf games that they release have zero style.
So then, style is basically just it's lifted beyond the real world, basically, in a way.
Not even that. It's just it's approaching the real world or that with style.
Molly, come here.
But they don't. They just approach it in what do you need to see the game, and then they just do the bare minimum of that. But then again, they've been slightly adding onto it for like the last 20 years because the only content they add is better graphics.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about like FIFA and all that shit because it's just like it's not even a simulator. Wait, no, it is a simulator. It's like a football manager simulator, really. Or it's like just like it just simulates the current football, whatever's going on. Basically. You know, it doesn't really simulate being a player very well.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. But it's just like it doesn't really need to be anything else. The only problem with like those games is just the microtransactions. But then again, also there's kind of like a little pocket of the game industry, and they do kind of keep to themselves. To be fair, get the players at least. But you know, people who play like games like that, that's all they play because they're not actually gamers. You know.
Yeah, no, it's a basic
There's a lot
bitch
of people
genre.
into football and play FIFA, and that's the only games they play. For example, and by football we mean English football or soccer. For you idiots out there.
Soccer. And by idiots, do you mean
Yes.
Americans? Actually, even then, I think most of the world calls. Well, I think Europe calls it football, but I think anywhere else calls it
Yeah,
soccer.
I mean I consider it a European sport as well.
It is.
So I think you're right. On this one. You can have everything else. I don't care. But we're right about soccer. Football, I mean. Shit. Scheißen.
Shit.
Sure.
Shit.
Look at that.
The wave is
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna feel like a hair.
Current washing up status. I have completed the
I'll
cups.
tell you what's weird. No, it's not actually not weird. I don't know. Apparently a new issue of the One Punch Man webcomic got released, which hasn't happened in a very long time.
He doesn't do
Yeah.
that. Well, one has actually been doing something new, I'm pretty sure. He's got another thing out. Like he has. I mean, he has, but I don't think he's enjoying it. I think he's.
When he doesn't draw. Oh yeah, right. Okay, it's not true. Oh yeah, right. Shit. I actually like the webcomic in the sense that obviously I haven't read it, but I like it in the sense that basically he's probably gone through a lot of effort to not get better at drawing.
He's improved a lot.
I always
but
get
I
the
don't
impression
think he has
there's
ever.
no point in him improving because that's not the point of the webcomic. It doesn't need to look better.
Well, no.
I guess that maybe as long as he's not putting any more effort into it, he's just naturally getting better. You know?
Well, he's not. I don't think he's ever really like studied anatomy. Right? He's never like in the time that he's been doing that. He could have easily have actually mastered drawing, but he never has actually given a single shit about that. All he's ever wanted to do is like convey his story in a visible manner, and he essentially completed that job. And then Mura fucking found him, and then I was like, "Yeah, baby."
He's actually like the ultimate form of like lazy novel writing, because he doesn't actually have to try to like write a good description, or it's not even a good description, just like a good wording of the scenario that paints the right picture in your head. Because you don't need necessarily very detailed descriptions to do that. He literally just draws like really shitty pictures of what he wants people to imagine. It's like
Yeah, well, no,
he
he just tells an amazing story without even like needing it to be told in an amazing way.
It is
right?
technically lazy, but it's quite impressive at the same time.
Well, you know, it's generally it's not really looked at as that way in when people look at it. It's more of the fact that like nothing is stopping you. Like clearly he can't draw, yet he is a huge name in like the manga and like anime sphere, right? Like he just did it, and he told a good enough story to where no one gives a shit that it's terrible art. I'll argue the same thing with Attack on Titan, although people don't talk about it as much. Like, the mangaka isn't actually really that good. He's still better than I could probably ever be, but it's just that the standards of that shit is far too high. But obviously, you know, Attack on Titan is quite well received until the final season, and then it wasn't that anymore. But you get the point.
Oh dear.
No, everyone hates the ending, and he's done like 2 endings, and everyone hated both of them. And the anime has been stalling ending for like the last 4 or something years.
So the anime isn't ended. I thought the anime had ended. That's what you were saying.
It's like they're on the final season, like part 4.
It's
now,
like
I think.
reverse Game of Thrones. Literally.
Yeah.
Just George R. R. Martin still hasn't put out the final book yet.
Is that the only one he hasn't got out now? Is it literally just the ending is what he's been caught on?
And you know, obviously
I mean, he's not young. He's probably
yeah,
young.
he should. And obviously, you know, the show ended, but they had to, you know, write their own ending, and it was fucking shit.
Yeah.
And but also that's a bit weird because it's like there's more than one factor going into that, because you could put it down to they didn't have a baseline, which means they're shit writers at heart, and I think they are because of their lack of dedication to the craft. Because what they did, it was either that, which means they're just talentless anyway, or it's the other things that they got their Star Wars like deal and they wanted to just rush Game of Thrones through, and that's why it was shit. Either way, they kind of suck. I'm not saying they don't deserve Star Wars, because Star Wars isn't that high pedigree in my opinion, but they did lose that, which is kind of funny.
Well, they only got Star Wars because of how good of a job
Yeah,
they did at
and they're
Game
like,
of Thrones,
okay, let's
right?
just do a hack job of the rest of this, and then we can do Star Wars sooner. It's like, okay, sure, I'm sure that'll help you out. You idiots.
Well, you know, it might also just imply that they were never really like that good at writing an overall narrative. Because I imagine like most of the actual like talking and that smaller stuff they probably had to come up with, or like the writers did. But like generally, as a whole, they did just have R.R. Martin or whatever just doing it for them. Which I guess they didn't realize how much they were relying on that. Thing is, I wonder if he's like stalling, because I don't know whether or not he's in a better or worse place that like a finale has been released that everyone fucking hates, right? So like he's sitting there and it's like, okay,
is in a better
there's already
spot. He is in a better spot than he would have been beforehand, I think. Actually, maybe not. Maybe
At least he knows
not
what to
beforehand.
avoid.
I mean, yeah, but it's like I don't think he would ever have written what they did anyway. And to be fair,
Yeah.
now I think
We
about
would
it,
hope.
I don't think I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones. I think I'm gonna read it, probably, if I ever do consume Game of Thrones.
Mr. Reader guy. Well, it depends, because honestly, it would be probably the best shout in the world if he does release the final book to actually do the final season, right? Like that. It's due a good one, really, because it's like, okay, watch up to like season 6, right, in it, and then like switch to the final book to get to the ending. That will just like shoot all of its like future potential. But if like all of the good shit's on screen, then it'll actually, you know, encourage people to watch it. Because as it stands, I probably wouldn't hate that. I've forgotten what it's called. But I know I'm just gonna get a shit ass ending, so I don't really know what the point is.
Hard launched. Cleansing equipment is en route.
Not that I even know what the ending would have been.
I think
Right.
I don't really
Like,
know how it ends.
What were they even really building towards?
Who gets the Iron Throne?
The cleansing equipment has arrived.
But didn't one already have it?
Yes.
Get on with the mission.
So it's just whoever has it at the end of the show, not inherently the one that's finally claims it.
Yes.
I guess that's just my One Piece mind talking. Yeah.
Think of it like this: the One Piece is the same as a banana, and the Iron Throne is like a strawberry,
Another day
right?
at the
And
Secondary objective
what the
complete.
fuck? What? I had no plan.
And the
I had no
strawberry
plan. I didn't even
ripens
try.
like
I
the
didn't even try to
banana.
blag it. I just gave up when I realised.
Skittering horde
Not doing
inbound.
anything.
Team swarmers. Lots of them.
That was so dumb. So stupid. Someone stop me.
vacuum that up.
Somebody stop me!
Speaking of, you know, you kind of got to read it soon.
Why?
Like, we're very close to the end now.
Of what?
Swarmers are here.
Of,
Oh,
of
right,
One Piece. Like, within the next couple years, the One Piece will probably be
The
revealed.
One Piece! The One Piece is revealed!
And at that point, there is no point in time where it won't. Like, I bet you fucking national news will probably
Yeah,
cover
they
it.
won't though.
Yeah, they probably might though. It's literally like the second best-selling comic of all time, and it's probably like the longest-running mystery in like
But it
all,
doesn't actually
like,
have
fiction.
that much of a hold
Yeah.
on like the primary popular culture. Don't just see it on.
Yeah, but it is getting a big one. Like it is quite very quickly taking over. And give it a couple years, and the fact that the One Piece is on the horizon, it's only going to shoot up more and more.
Part 1.5 question mark hype. I mean,
Featuring out. Wipe out the rest and get on with it.
Well, how could you 0.5?
don't know because
What would a 0.5
I guess
entail?
because there's other enemies that aren't rock pops.
Yeah, but there was content that wasn't Rock
That's
Box
what I
in
mean.
season
But
1,
and
and it wasn't Rock
that's what I like
Box
about
0.5.
it. That's is that is that it's like that. And it's the way it is. I like it. What?
Let's clear them out.
Okay. That was a very weird way of putting it.
The only worry I have is if that part of it means that the rock is going to remain half baked. And the thing is, it shouldn't because they're doing other new enemies as well as not in place of other rock enemies they could be doing. Right?
Or, yeah, maybe. That, and I think that the Rockbox as it stands is half baked currently, and if they half bake it again, that means they'll fully bake it, and that should be
Yeah, but
enough.
will
It took them too long, but they
will
got it
feel
out in
like
the end.
enough? As in, obviously, it's not going to be as much as it's not literally going to be like season 1 and 2 flipped, But it kind of should be. It should almost feel like that, and I don't know what that feels like though. That's the thing.
Well, I think because as much as we thought that we were never getting a Roboquest Part 2, and that at least not now, right? It does mean that they can tie a bow on Roboquest.
That's
not
kind
in like a narrative sense, but in like they don't need to come back to it to fill out the enemies more. They're doing that now, so they can move on from Rivals and Roboquest for the foreseeable future. They are sizable enough contents in their own pockets that hold their own weight, and that leaves them in a pretty good place.
I get the bit honestly.
Yeah, so
especially based on community response, Roboquest is probably going to come out better.
All
To be
objectives
honest.
have been achieved. Call
People like
when you're ready to move
Roboquest a lot more. Not that everyone likes it. It's just how much people hated the Rivals.
I think I like it though. I definitely don't dislike this warning. Certainly.
Flares are recharging.
So I say this warning because I'm playing it right now. There's definitely, there are problems I have with it. I feel like though, as much as I think we were right about a lot of things we said, I do think we probably wouldn't have said any of it if it was not if it hadn't been a warning, because that's what I mean. If it was still a warning, but say season 2 had been something else. If it wasn't a warning beforehand, I don't think we were wrong with what we said about what else it could have been. But if the previous thing wasn't a warning as well, we probably wouldn't have said anything about that. To be honest, it's only because we were, we're right. It should have probably been something else. And I suppose if you were to look at it like season 1 to 2 in that way, season 4 is already doing a bit more than season 2 is, because season 4, as far as enemies, only added the Nemesis.
I got sand in my ear.
Yeah.
Charging.
So even if they had the goo bomb, at least we're still getting like more enemies generally.
I mean, part of me would take
Although,
the new
it's a pretty funny
big
comparison.
thing as a Nemesis style enemy as well, as in they could go either
That'd be
way.
just too
I know it
formulaic
would
though at that
definitely be
point
too
for me.
formulaic. It would be, but
Resupply ordered.
Roger that.
my problem with Rockbox is how fast you get infected. If that was nerfed, I would be fine with it.
It depends. They did something really annoying and stupid that I think is what kills me most of the time with that. And it's if you're near them when you pop a thing, it like 70% infection in an instant. Just because drilling was too OP, they couldn't think of a better way other than just fucking everyone over that's nearby. And it's such a really, really bad way of doing it. Since it's just, I don't know, it's fucking unavoidable to be near them, right? and yet you just punish all of it because you couldn't balance drills. And so yeah, I think that's like tends to be the reason for me, is that I'm near anything rock pops, one of them popped, either that I did it or someone else did, and then I'm fucked. Now all it takes is like one other rockbox thing to occur and I'm infected.
Arrived. Mules returning to LZ.
there you go.
And it's annoying.
In T-minus 5 minutes.
As far as like the other shit, like standing inside of the rockbox area disinfecting or getting spewed on or throwing shit at you, I don't think that alone has ever actually
I
proved
do
anything
agree
of
with what you just said,
issue.
but I also think the infection mechanic is, as in for the dwarves, because there isn't another infection mechanic like there should have been. And I'm definitely not expecting it, but they could really do themselves a favour by adding that. As in infecting enemies on the fly. In real time, I mean. Or at least, I think something I said in my recent altercation on Reddit, that guy, we both wrote like multiple essays to each other, was that, I pointed out how, with Season 3, the new enemies that added there was only 3 of them, they were all objectively reskins, right? And because they were. The Goo Bomber will be as well, but there are ones that aren't, and there's not quite a few. I mean, obviously we've got those Sting Cell and the weird little guy and big thing in the background, whatever that is. Well, honestly, if it's a reskin Dreadnought, it's fine by me, because it's still a new Dreadnought. But I was still right about that, but then I also said it would have actually been fine if they had the mechanic of the larvae infecting grunts and dreadnoughts and grunts and praetorians in real time, and you could stop it, or things would get worse if you didn't stop it, and it would make it way more engaging, even if it is just just variants of creatures and enemies. So, and season 3 would have been a lot better. God. At the same time, something I have realised is that season 3 is really not bad, to be honest. And part of that is the equipment, and I never really thought about it, although I guess it is obvious, and I kind of knew this already, but nothing's gonna match weapons except weapons, right? I said in one of the points I made was with this newfound epiphany, I guess, was that 2 grenades still wouldn't have been enough, right? So you kind of just have to accept that there's no point in them just doing the. I said they would have to value like 12 grenades each to match the weapons, and that's just not a good idea, though. That's just how weapons work.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, we're just going to have to accept that unless it's weapons, it's going to be lesser, and that is kind of like a bit of a curse that pretty much all following seasons have, almost. But I guess we kind of just need to like force ourselves to not see it as a curse. I don't think most people do. But it's just a curse of coming after new weapons. You're always going to seem like less. It's a little bit unfair, so I kind of want to give them the benefit of the doubt in that regard.
Yeah, but it's they had to make up for the no guns in the gameplay, and I'm not sure they did. Like, I mean, be it because the guns are too that much, like they are so overpowering. But I don't know. The Roboquest never had enough gameplay presence to rival the guns as well, right? Like the grenades were always there, but they weren't weapons. But then you would at least expect like the in-game content to be a thing, but they barely were as either. They were just I don't know, like there. Like,
Well,
I think these new enemies to the pool are probably going to be pretty close to weapons in content, like feel-wise at the very least. Like, they will feel just as, I don't know, game-changing as weapons. Given that they occur enough and are actually game-changing enough. They might not be, but I think that adding new enemies to the normal map might help.
I mean,
Plus, maybe adding stuff to the map might also be on the same tier.
like what?
New biome. A new feeling biome would not equal still the guns, but with other content thrown on top, might end up equaling it. But yeah. The only real issue that I feel sorry for Ghost Ship for is that most people got on the game when the new guns were coming out. Actually, that's not really true. Season 3.
Yeah.
But a lot of players are used to new guns coming out while they're playing, which is a bit of an unrealistic thing to get used to.
Yeah.
And that's kind of rough because they can't be doing that. And like people seem to be a lot more understanding that they're probably not going to see any guns anytime soon. Really, I mean, some people still think they should and like can, but generally. But it's just more they replace it with then like, okay, we shouldn't get any more guns, but we can get a new class, right? You haven't added a new class in a while. I mean, you saw the guy in the comments, right? So you responded to him in your other account. Yeah.
yeah. It was, I found that really funny because he said, "What about a melee or a medic class?"
Yeah.
Oh, you fuckwit!
Has someone actually done that? Like, just got like the NPC like robot like soy jack head or whatever, like the the one.
ChatGPT.
They got that.
ChatGPT. Oh no,
just the blank ass NPC face, right?
Oh right. I thought it said AI.
Yeah, someone's gotten like that, and then just been like, they should add a new class that's the medic and the thingy, and they should add a water and surface bio.
Yeah, I think the thing that
just-
I find funny about that, obviously we've got plenty of ideas outside of those for biomes, certainly. But I've got like 4 different ideas for other classes that are just completely separate from melee or medic.
Yeah.
Easy. I'm not going to say them though.
Doing the
No, of
steal
course,
your
well,
ideas.
Demolitionist was a pre-existing one, but like very easy one to latch onto because the actual argument here I'm going to make is very interesting. Demolitionist, Warlock, Aviator, and Hunter, and I guess I part of the most titillating part of that was actually what kind of weapons they would have. At the same time, that's obviously pointless, but that's why I was sort of reorienting that, and this was going to be a video at one point, who knows, it might come back, of the new class pitch, but actually the subclass pitch, and those would all be in different subclasses, right? And you wouldn't actually change anything. In fact, because the original idea was like you need 4 unique colours first of all, right? Which is actually kind of difficult. Once you've already got a red, green, blue, and yellow. So, like, okay, what do you do then? You look at the colour spectrum. Okay, cyan, purple, orange.
Purple and orange.
Okay. Grey. That was Aviator, I think. Or Hunter. I'm not sure, because obviously Hunter probably shouldn't be cyan.
I don't think cyan's really something you can get away with either, though.
Not really. No. Purple's like the main one, really. That's like obvious. But then it's like, if they are subclasses, then basically, I don't know what you would do to tell people that you're playing as the subclasses or the other subclass. Basically, if they ever made subclasses, it was never going to change the ones that were already there. As in, it wouldn't be like engineer and then it's split into 2. It would be engineer and then the other one. It would be, in this case, I don't know. I think it would actually have to be the warlock in this case. If I was going to pick from those names.
Yeah.
But,
Demolitionist would be driller. Aviator.
And then it would change the kind. It would kind of
be,
change the color of your border, I guess, to be something unique. And driller would become orange.
Well, I
Scout
think
would
it would have like a different looking dwarf
I
as
think
well.
Scout would become
right?
like
in the icon.
Yeah, but no, because they wouldn't actually be different looking. It would just the subclass.
It would be different
The
equipment.
subclass is just your tools, yeah, and that's why I do think this is genuinely genius, straight up, because how Ghost Ship feel about this kind of thing. But if you had subclasses, basically you just change classes, and people know what that subclass uses, and it'd be the set of tools. But I don't know if that was really like limiting how interesting things could be if you forced people to pick between a pair of tools. It would limit things, definitely.
No, genuinely, Harry. I think people make that big, but that is what people want. People want more mobility and utility tools. Every time someone wants a new class, that's actually what they want. Yeah. Right.
Well, yeah, this is why the subclass idea is genius, though, right? Because it lies completely in the middle of what everyone wants, right? Ghost Ship don't want to make new classes.
It means they don't
Ghost
have
Ship
to
don't
make
want
a
to make
shit
new
ton of
classes,
guns.
which is absolutely fair.
Yeah.
But they also don't want to change the identity of the pre-existing classes. And I feel like I don't need to explain anymore.
Yeah.
But the idea does all the talking there.
And it would just be something you would unlock after you promote your dwarf or something. You would then unlock the other set of tools.
Yeah, but if they wanted to, give them their own levels, I wouldn't mind. If they wanted to give.
I think we both know that's maybe taking it a step too far. Because that will essentially just be a thing that you're not using the drills. Like if you're a demolitionist, right, you're not using the drills because that's what they're worried that they give driller an alternate utility tool, or not obviously probably more engineer or switch engineer for example of this. People, you're engineer, but you're actually warlock or using.
Well, that's actually the
mobility,
whole. That's
I don't know if you'd have an idea
that's
what
sort
that
of
is.
almost one of the best parts of it, I think, actually, because obviously what we've tried to do before is come up with alternate tools that still stay within the bounds of the class. if you have the subclass I did, you can go in a completely different direction. You can make the tools as if they are a completely new class, right? So the engineer can become the warlock and therefore get actual like magic shit, like a flying carpet and like a summoning staff.
As long as it's like,
you know.
Yeah, but as long as people like can recognize that you're playing warlock, like you would have a different picture and a different colored frame, right? That you would have I don't know, let's say purple, because purple tends to be a bit magical.
Maybe it would be like a crimson though. Maybe it would stay closer to the red, right? It would still be. It'd be like a very different shade.
Maybe burgundy.
Yeah, or closer to as close to purple as you can get, but it's still like red. And obviously, drillers are easy changes to orange, and then I think scout would be hunter if we're going off of my names. See, that's kind of dangerous because that's saying gunner is the aviator, which just sounds terrifying. But he wouldn't have
I was thinking
in that case he
probably
wouldn't have a
around.
defensive ability. I guess you would have to ditch one of them. Well, that's the thing. Aviator is probably the one you'd get rid of because that's one of the ones I was really trying to come up with. Right? So, you have an aviator, but like, what is that?
You just wanted to give someone a jet.
Yeah, and also season 4.
Yeah, so that idea is kind of fallen.
But maybe that's also one of their ways of introducing new traversals. To be fair, you know, they might be doing their own version of that. With these rockets.
I get what you mean. That they realize that they're never going to add traversal and utility, so they're just going to add them to the game, so like everyone can use them like all the time.
Like, if that is what it is, at least they came up with a different way of doing it instead of like staying within their own confines once again. You know, even though I think the subclass they do is better, but like. I was just thinking about what I think
everyone would want actual utility rather than just a in-game perk. Or like no one treats hover boots like a mobility tool, right? And that's hover boots is essentially what these jetpack shoes are.
Well, no, because I think there's a difference between a cooldown and whatever the rocket boots have.
A cooldown.
No, because hover boots is you use it and it lasts for as long as it does, and then it just goes into recharge. You don't have any more control over it. The rocket boots, it's just like I don't even actually have fuel. I'm not sure how it works. I think you can only use a certain amount at a time. Because that meter didn't seem like a fuel meter. It just seemed like how much you can go before they cut out. But that's not. It's also not fuel.
Yeah, before they overheat. I would assume. Like if they're used for longer than what they show, they will overheat and like fuzzle, and you'd fall to the ground and die a very, very painful death. Like one thing that the dev kind of, well, it's not really a leak per se, but someone on the video of that was like, "Oh, my concerns are that it's going to like prevent full damage. Like full damage is going to become easy to prevent." And one of the devs was like, "Ha!" or like "Lafmao."
I don't see why it wouldn't be able to use them.
And I think that. Yeah, but I feel like I think the point is that realistically it's going to be like the grappling hook, where more often than not you're going to get yourself killed because of it.
That's just the thing from playing.
Like you have a god tier, like full damage negating thing, yet scouts die to full damage the most, right? That kind of thing, I think. Except that most other dwarves don't have a 50% full damage resistance. So
that's a good point, actually. I mean, Engineer's got better than that.
Engineers, I imagine, engineer platforms will pair amazingly.
They will pair amazingly, for a lot of reasons.
Like that's definitely going to be the best combo.
If you don't quite reach,
because you can space out your platforms a shit ton more now.
Oh yeah. Well, now
engineers
say now as if like they're always available. That's the part we really don't know. It's when, where, and why they're available to us. Rocket boots.
I am pretty sold. Like my current headcanon, and this is something I don't inherently think this is the case. Like I don't know it. I wouldn't say it's like a Cortic Mire situation where I know it, but I'm wrong. But I think this is how I see it. There is a giant ass fucking boss, and you have to like fly around a giant room to like attack it, and you have been provided a good enough mobility to do that with ease, no matter the dwarf, and allows you to shoot while flying and like moving around. That is the way I see it. Because otherwise, I don't see why they would add the jet boots or whatever that jetpack thing now. Plus, whatever that thing in the background looked pretty damn fucking boss-like. That's where I stand right now. That it's going to be a game mode-based thing. Or a biome thing. Because this thought crossed my mind that they could very easily create a biome that has an inherent boss in it. Or an event in it, just naturally, right? Like they've clearly been fucking around with things.
Like the Queen Bee.
Like the what? Yeah, the hives of bees, essentially, yeah. But you would, like, every time you go there, or, like, most times you go there, you have to, it's like another primary objective where you would have to deal with the bees quitting or some shit.
See, that seems like something they might do now, to be fair.
Well, the thing is realistically, this is probably something they should have done with the, not really something we should have done, but like...
I mean, that's what the Rockbox biome
with the caretaker
would be, right? They wouldn't make a Rockbox biome unless it, like... Because I don't think they actually find that idea that interesting, and I don't think it is that interesting, to be honest, anymore.
Yeah, but if it was only ever for that Rockbox-based game mode, right? Those two are always the same thing. There is always a Rockbox biome, and that Rockbox biome contains that Rockbox game mode, right? That is its own preserved bubble. It like sustains itself. And I don't know. I think it would be a step in a direction, maybe. With biomes having their... Because we want biomes to have more of a presence, right? Like, we've kind of thought that. And I think maybe going into, like, the Hollow Bow, and you have to clear out 3 giant red vine knots, essentially. That would make you know that you're in the Hollow Bow. Even though the Hollow Bow is pretty good at that anyway. But like the salt pit. Maybe there are like salt capsules that, you know, DRG wants for lunch, essentially. You would, and that would be like a secondary mission maybe? Like maybe you don't need primary, but I think maybe an alternate secondary mission based on the biome you're in is a pretty rad idea. But yeah. I am done. I'm upstairs now. You want to, I don't know, finish your game?
Oh,
wait.
I just started a mission.
Is it a long one?
Could be.
Multiple meteors detected. Probable impact locations are being...
I do need to. People get angry at me because I abandoned a pots of gold mission, but... Wait, no, do not quick resume. Hold on a second. It shows the engineer
Brenda's coming out of hospital today.
in the... What, because he died? Oh, shit, fuck. Sorry.
You wouldn't have been laughing if he had.
How do you know?
Actually, no, you would have laughed.
I would
a lot
not.
More. But a very awkward laugh.
Oh, maybe.
A Russian bloke keeps commenting on what keeps.
Did you
he said the
translate
second
what
time.
you said? By any chance? I didn't. Because I didn't.
Yeah, the studio doesn't have it, but the actual YouTube thing does. So I have to go on YouTube and it has like a translate to English. And he basically said like keep up the good work and well done and shit. Nice.
The thing is,
he just
can,
commented
like,
again.
he knows English, like he watches the videos, I guess. Yeah,
he could be using subtitles.
Oh. Damn, that's not a good idea.
You were doing well. Keep up the good work. Okay, is what he before. Oh, he commented in the same video. He just wrote the word clearly. So I doubt that translates well. Probably it's got on high anyway. Like a Dom. Got a Minecraft profile picture, but like not like a general one. I think he's got his own Minecraft profile picture, like his character doing a pose.
Mm.
All right.
I am big commando. Oh right, actually quite a few of these things I do.
Why is your gun different?
It's not.
It has like a bunch of rockets attached to the front.
That's my hand.
No, you've got your pistol. It's like it's attached to the end of your pistol. Like it's got like a silencer with like. Oh, it's gone.
Oh.
I guess it was just. Clicks.
Yeah, Monty's opposed to the support
Actually,
tools or
oh,
trust tools changing. The family is going against him, saying there's definitely parts that need fixing up. Not a massive rework, needs some mod replacing, rebalancing, and adding. Like the platform gun having a useless mag upgrade in the same tier as an ammo upgrade. Oh, that's one of the issues, yeah. It's not even like the Thunderhead where there's kind of
They're
an
not
argument.
perfect.
I know. I guess they've just been permeated in a
I mean,
way
for that
where
kind
they
of thing,
essentially don't
literally-
have different upgrades by this point, even though obviously they do.
Most people just pick ammo on like all of them, right? Like, generally speaking, satchels is ammo.
Well, the
actually,
flare guns
platforms is
got like
ammo.
enough ammo. Though. I take one of them. I usually take increased lifetime as well, but that doesn't really affect anyone. Anyway, I mean, I think most people actually know what this is who are watching, but if you don't, this is the most based game I've ever played.
Well, for the simple term, it basically throw it in the same category as Deep Rock. It's a work in progress game, although technically Deep Rock's not that anymore. But I don't know, it gives us the same vibe as early Deep Rock. Obviously not gameplay wise, it's very different to Deep Rock gameplay wise. Actually not super very different.
Mini missiles.
On camera.
I have something I did do. I did use the bonk hammer. I've done that now. It was yeah. Yeah, it's good actually, but I don't like having to press the right stick like that that often.
Yeah, that's why
I know,
changed
but
it
I'm not
to
gonna-
that bumper. So now I can
It's
just
kind of interesting though because
That's
like
fair.
recon's like always you need to do that as well. Like, more often you are using the right stick anyway, and maybe that's why I don't like those two as much.
I don't think the bonk hammer is as good as the teleporter ones. Like his melee. His melee is probably better.
Atomic mushroom
More
actually is
reliable,
probably
at least.
quite good. It's a bit weird, but oh, bye Nathaniel. Oh, I just to mention the flare gun having.
Alright, do you remember?
It was Corey, right? Corey's the one that has the best thing in it.
Corey had like guns.
Yeah, Corey's got the best thing in it. Hold on.
But it
Did I
is
change
the
the
most
difficulty
risky.
back to normal?
We'll see.
God,
We shall see.
I'm not. I'm not sure I did, but at the same time, still quite normal. Bonk hammer.
Whoa! Oh, yeah, it is difficult. Difficulty +1 ridge. That's never been there before.
No, I'm not sure. I don't.
Even there was 4 things there. There has never been 4
I
things
don't
there.
remember.
I remember that there was only ever 3 even when we got S's. So something was added there.
Okay. Find out.
Okay.
What?
I've got 2 chainsaws.
What do you mean you got 2 chainsaws?
I mean, I've got 2 chainsaws.
What are you talking about? Oh, you literally had 2 chainsaws.
Got two
Two
chainsaws.
chainsaws.
One of my chainsaws has got a big mag. Big mag on his hip.
Big mag on his hip. Oh hell nah, to the nah nah nah. Oh, Gunfire Reborn.
It is worth mentioning. I'm not a huge fan of the chainsaw, and there goes all my health. Who the hell are you?
What's this? Yeah,
This is a
actually,
big
this is
guy.
what I noticed. Actually,
There's elites. Elites are a thing. I watched the winter update trailer on YouTube because I don't know, it's there. And fuck it, I'll see what they actually added on the most recent update. And it added elites, which I don't think we've noticed before. Well, I kind of noticed. But like, you know the guys that like teleporting and shit, right? That are, like up to no
Yeah.
good. Those guys are elites, and they're like. At least that's the point. For an added challenge.
what? Bozo.
Oi.
You bozo.
Hello.
I can neither confirm nor deny any allegations.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Oh, I've got 2 LMGs.
Alright. I got a legendary thumper.
Huh? A who?
Oh, a legendary
You got a legendary thumper. A what?
I don't be having. Oh.
Dear.
Yeah.
What a beach. Still don't know how Fury quite works. Oh shit.
Slightly wet, but not diarrhea.
Oh god. Right, context, this dude cats.
Yeah. Well, the cat has weird eyes. Like his like third lens or second lens or whatever is like constantly out. So they like asked the vets, "Is that bad?" And they were like, "Yeah, we'll cure it." Unless he's got like diarrhea. That was the context.
What the fuck? I'm taking that. Jesus Christ.
The robot has this item. Increase fire rate and reload speed by 20%. Alright.
Is that every time I slide? Oh my god, it is. Hola. To me.
Oh, I had that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Great. That's not so special.
Yeah, it didn't help much.
Oh, well, I
That's
had
not
like,
often I
I
slide,
had like
especially in
multiple
a fight.
explosive bonus buffs things.
Yeah, I mean, for you, it's probably quite good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Your,
yeah,
your
yeah.
explosions are just better, right?
Yeah. But sometimes they're smaller. Sometimes they trigger twice, and they always deal more damage.
I have two kind of preferences of builds so far in this game, and that is obviously like melee, the abilities, like on camera or the knife guy, or shock.
What's this guy doing here? Does this happen when we usually go to? I know it's the quarry is harder, but
He is here in the quarry,
Okay.
yeah. That's why it's a lot harder.
yep, that'll do it.
Oh, I was showing you.
One of the many reasons.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. You know I am dead.
I want to up there, please.
Oh, he does not. Oh shit.
Oh, my son.
Yeah, I can't
On one
do anything. I'm chained up. Right. Okay. So, what can we learn from this? Turn the difficulty back to normal for now. Remember, see, that wasn't intentional.
It's probably a shame. 'Cause if we complete it on this hard mode, then we'll have nothing to do.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah. You get some extra wrenches from that.
I do want to still
Enough
be
for me
commando.
to
I
get
do.
the new
I do
bundle.
want to be commando.
Go, girl. Why is jetpack 2 slots? Or is that actually just a thing?
It does take up 2 slots.
Is that your third jump?
Yeah.
How do I switch gadgets?
I don't know if that's really worth doing though, as opposed to like.
Crouch in the air to stomp
that's
the ground beneath you. Ooh.
You know, enemies have a chance to drop. I've got enemies have a chance to drop weapons, and you have more chance to find better weapons. So,
Alright, what are these ones? Robot rebooting and armor. I'm gonna try this build because this looks pretty funny. I'm gonna pick the pogo stick and the hero cape.
yeah, that could be. Yeah, okay, I see what you're doing now.
Also, I'm gonna use this jump, teleport up, and then hold on. What was the button for the before? I don't think this is gonna be anywhere close to useful. Like,
Hey, look, man. If it works, it works.
crouch in the air. Okay, so that, and it has the teleport. I'll get this. Just training a little bit in here.
You did it.
That's the point of the range. Yeah, I did a little bit. Okay, I keep pressing this button. Yeah. Actually, we could do with jumping again. Oh, alright, one more try and then we'll go to mission. Crouch, jump, jump, teleport, crouch. That's probably about as high as I can get. Hello, Echo. He loves me.
Okay.
He actually does for some reason. I don't know why. Like, all I do is just obviously sit on my bed and
This
like,
was the
watch
first
him,
thing you
and for
saw
some
when he
reason
came out the
he's-
egg, so it's not worth.
I mean, technically they do kind of come out an egg.
No,
Very wet one.
no. Yeah, I guess, maybe.
Do not push my phone off the desk.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
Alright. A mortar. I think that makes logical sense with what I'm going for here.
I get. Yeah, sure, buddy.
Alright. Let's see if I can do this in combat.
Yeah, I might give it a chance.
I've got crouch for a pretty long time. Alright. Let's just try normal slam. This is not pleasant.
That wasn't pleasant either.
Yeah, I did not like being thrown backwards there. That's
No.
the way we're taking this. Do you think you can charge it while sliding though? Which is kind of handy.
Level up! Simple geometry usually... Oh! That usually ends up working out. I remember that build. If I actually... But that's like not... That's not the class specific starting point for it though. That's the thing. I don't know if it's actually gonna work. Quite close. It does.
Let's turn down the difficulty.
I did.
Thing is I don't know. I guess it still makes the most sense.
It does.
If we normally come out of this still looking in pretty good health, then it's fine.
Oh, fuck is that? Oh, fine, done. That works.
Rocket jumping.
Yes.
I forgot about rocket jumping.
Well, hold on.
See,
Monkey
small
Dick. Fuck. Shit. The ruins. We don't. Okay, when we did this last time, we didn't get the thing that gives us an upgrade.
we did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I. Maybe I did.
You were too busy with the sliding pads, I think, to notice.
Oh, I've got a spare head. But dropping to 0 health repairs all your scratch damage and destroys this item. So it's like I don't remember what
Like
it's called.
second wind or some shit like that.
I was trying to think of the Hades thing, but I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah. Yep.
No,
Iron Will, let's go.
there was that one where you no, it's not Iron Will. Iron Will's not like drop again. Just
It's like Skelly something, and he gave you something.
Skelly has one. He says it's one of the talents.
His toy, or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Anyway, but then there was like you had the two options. You could take one where you have like an extra life like every encounter, but it's only one, or you could have like 3 like overall. And I still don't know which one's better. I've always picked the more one because that, if you actually are good, then you can actually have multiple extra life in a boss fight, which was always better to me. And you could there were ways to replenish them and even increase the maximum amount if you were lucky.
Stop hitting me!
What are you
I'm
doing?
really fucking struggling with this build.
Oh, well, we would be when you. There you go.
Not something
You
I
do.
can. This guy's pissing me off. Oh, he hit me.
Oh, right. I don't know why I would be doing a critical hit deal. What? Doesn't make a lot of sense, but let's go with it. Well, no, we just need to finish it before first, don't we?
I always remember to fucking rocket jump as soon as there's a barrel right next to me, and just blow myself up. They always break up their fights because I don't really like watching them fight.
Oh
So
right.
then,
yeah.
but
No,
once,
I type.
alright, fuck me, I fucking fucked that up. I don't like sliding. 'Cause that's right stick for me now, and it's not convenient. What is
Yeah,
it
I
normally?
can.
So for
Right
you,
stick. Yeah, I can imagine that's not convenient. What the fuck? What the
power gloves. I prefer power gloves over chainsaw.
I don't like either.
I don't blame you. You're boring.
What?
You're out here not running the hero cape.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not out here goober stomping the enemies.
You what? What did you just say to
I mean,
me?
that's essentially what I'm doing, right?
Goober stomp.
Goober.
Oh, Goomba. But you are not the Goomba. You are the Goombird. The Goombara. You're the Mario. Tyler.
Kind well, Harry.
I will blame the bill for you.
It's not intuitive.
No, I can imagine. I can.
I think they both have merit on their own. It feels like a super jump wouldn't hurt.
Super jump,
quite
yes, I have definitely.
The Goomba Stomp, it maybe isn't exactly the best thing you could pick. I think
I'm
it
not
has.
convinced.
It could definitely work. Like, because head stomping is a mechanic, right? And I think if you were to somehow spec into
Auto
that,
jump, auto run. Left stickers slide and right stickers jump. Right stickers jump. Oh no, man. Tyler, I just don't think I opened the chest last time.
well, no, you don't have to, because I got a perk.
Oh.
I don't know why or how, but I'm doing a crit build.
Is
I've never
it?
done one of them.
So that's what I'm doing. I managed to get, this is the headhunter. I'll get the laser beam. Remember this. This is amazing.
Stun ring. I think stun means electrocuted. It's purple, which is the electrocution color. So I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I guess if you can't have blue because of cryo, then it's kind of
But you can.
can't because of cryo.
But you can. Fuck off, mate! What we did not. Well, I know why we did that. It's good. It could be. Tyler.
Hmm?
Huh?
What? Alright. When
Oh,
you
no.
don't hear them for long enough that they say don't worry.
Yeah.
Should not have walked out there. Oh, should not
Oh,
have
yeah.
jumped in front of him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, babe. Whoa! I forgot about that. Oh, doesn't look like it's going to matter that much.
Oh, just make a creamy mess on my floor.
Exactly this. What? Stop saying things like that.
This is what it's called. It's called Dreamy's Creamy, which is a very weird name for a snack.
Oh no! I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Oh, you poured it on my bed.
Poured it.
What are you? Hey, hey, bud, pick this up. Ooh, rip, eh? Wouldn't know it from how much he ate the other day. He does not like this. I don't think he likes wet stuff. Go on. I put it on his nose. No, he's gonna. I've smeared it on his nose. Now he's got to lick it up.
Oh, boy.
Creamy, creamy.
Cream.
Ripley loves the creamy, dreamy. He is actually enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it though. I do not like the way you have to serve it. Ripping it. Oh crap. Ripley, lick it. Give it for me. Please, bud. He's gotten bored. I don't want this on my hand or bed. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. He's refusing.
Yes. I'm here.
Don't worry, Harry. Ripley now likes Dreamy's creamy.
What?
Echo loves Dreamy's creamy.
Oh.
Fat tubbo lard. They're all getting bigger, aren't they? They're getting bigger, aren't they? Yeah.
Oh, and he said they might.
They'll never get groggy with me. That's because Ripley wants to be with Echo, and Echo wants to be with me, so... No? No. So there's like another pack of gadgets then. Are you even here? I assume you're here. I'm gonna talk like you're right there, listening to me.
Go on, man.
Cause,
But just know that I'm not
I mean,
here.
I guess you... Alright, good. So you're running... Did you say horseshoe and what?
Well, it was the metal detector, but I changed the metal detector to the business briefcase.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay, no reason to ever pick the Explorer slippers. I don't even know what floor traps are.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Like what, the hot floor or whatever that is.
Maybe.
Like, I see no reason for another weapon.
Yeah, same. Go for
Robot rebooting speed, I do see the appeal.
Yep. Especially if we don't have a decoy or shield or anything.
Yeah, pickup range, I've not really had an issue with that. Safety helmet I quite like. I like having a little bit of armor because I take too much stupid damage.
Yeah, you should have that.
Metal detector was quite nice, in all fairness, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it probably tripled the amount of guns we actually got to
I
look
know.
at.
A bit ridiculous though, isn't it?
Quite ridiculous.
Bit too
I imagine
good.
paired with the horseshoe, it'd start.
Exactly. That's what
You know.
I had before. Maybe you should take that.
Roller. It's then they start getting a bit. There are some more complicated ones, aren't they? But the roller and the hero's cape and the
Yeah.
pogo stick are all a bit active instead of passive. You know what I mean? You got to do something before you can reap the reward.
Anyway, sorry, Bob. Revan. Of course you can't join.
There is only two person. It's kind of weird how they market it.
What is that?
Like,
What
it's
the Sorry, that's kind of mean spirited. What?
Well, it's kind of weird. It's like it essentially kind of. It's not quite play it with your friends, but it's also not quite, you know, like solo. Like, it's literally the way they see it is like 2 and 1 players are essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like just do both, or like, you know, like.
Anyway, sorry, Bob. I also can't believe that. I also can't believe that you slept on the Burning Hill overclock.
Didn't know that's possible.
Yeah. What I was thinking.
On that horseshoe.
Walnuts kind of look like lungs.
Lunge.
Lungs.
Oh no, there are 2 more gadget bags.
Yeah.
Stopwatch, fancy pins, Swiss Army knife, cooking gloves, and then jetpack and sunglasses. Is this not a jetpack? What is this one then?
What?
Rocket pants. Oh, that's underwear. Didn't notice that. I assume that jetpack might be like 2 jumps, so maybe it's something different. Probably more hover in the air.
Go on.
The cats have taken up my whole ass bed. I'm
Ow.
sitting in the corner.
So small.
Yeah, but there's 2 of them. And like, I'm not gonna lay on them.
Howard.
I'm
Crush
not
them.
here, man.
Beneath your hide. You give me a blast
Quite a
SMG.
launcher.
I'm gonna take it.
Ugh. Oh god, the cryo launchers. Ugh.
Move it.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. It's like a
Get it away from me.
plasma carbine.
Yeah.
Got like aim and shit, man.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It shoots 3 people
I've
once.
used melee weapons or like rockets, which I don't have to do jack diddly shit.
No, you don't. Why do you keep getting this? Just the pit.
I like it.
Oh,
Ooh, power gloves.
rifle crossbow. Purple.
What? I want to get good at bunny hopping with that momentum.
Yeah, you would. You give me a rifle crossbow. I will take it.
Another thing is that I saw is that this character actually used to have the hunter's invisibility thing. New. And then they moved it over to a new guy. Gave this guy the blink. And that was on the winter update.
Wow. So we are definitely going for the quarry, right? Because I mean, I don't know, it seems a bit dangerous.
It is quite dangerous, but I think we both know either way. I mean, we don't really need the quarry's extra gun bit, but then again, it's not just an extra gun bit. Quarry's is like a whole ass room. Right?
I know, but
Yeah.
do we need any of that other stuff apart from the upgrade?
I don't think so. Plus, it's not like the Oasis doesn't give us a room. We'll
Well,
just
no,
see how
because
much
the ruins is
easier
what gives you the
Oasis
upgrade.
is, right? If we can literally like just through the Oasis.
But we don't. But the point
then-
is, the ruins you get the level up upgrade. I don't get that.
Wait. Oh right, ruins. Oh,
I did
yeah,
tell
I
you.
one. Yeah, I wasn't listening. You should have been more stubborn.
Yeah, but I'm not that. I'm not. I just went along
know,
with it because I
and now
thought you
look where we
because I
are.
thought you knew anyway. We were just going to do it anyway. Just assume that you know. This is why I don't usually assume that you know things. The foolish mistakes end up being made.
I'm gonna go crit melee.
I'm a real snoozer, man. I'm sleepy as fuck, man. You want to do what?
Right, crit melee.
Good lord, what is happening in there? Oh my god! Thank you. Alright. So I've actually picked the same exact first two upgrades as in my last run as the Commando. It's a bit weird. Damn, 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 damn. Ugh, pardon me. Sorry, that's probably a bit gross.
Oh, well, this is going to be a say goodbye because there's fuck all chance that we're going to come here again.
Oh, to the Oasis.
Yeah,
Well, maybe on the harder difficulty we might want to.
maybe, but the ruins really doesn't seem much harder. It has like the shield everyone thing, which I think only that place has, and that's about it.
Sorry. Yep, spyglass. Good one. We should use this more often. Let's go! Fuck off! Uh-oh. Eddie.
Oh no, stinky.
Uh-oh, Stinky!
The thing is that my knife does more damage at a faster speed than these power gloves. That's the issue here.
Okay.
And it begs the question, why use the power gloves?
I would ask that question too. Why use the power glove, Tyler?
The answer to that, I can't give you.
Why?
I don't think there is one. Because I don't think you should. If you're using a melee, if you have a guy that has melee, we shouldn't be using melee. Because I think the guy's melee is often better. But maybe for the guys that have like a cooldown on it, like the shotgun guy, the commando, who's like a launch a bit.
Sorry, what? I had a moment there.
I noticed.
A moment of truth.
Plus, this doesn't have a cooldown. You can keep hitting it, and every 5 hits and or 4 in a teleporter, it
What
will
is this? Parkour.
do a gigafuck amount of damage.
Gigafuck. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Scratch rifle. My name's Scratch Rifle at your service.
Don't worry, I'm gonna slow him down.
Oh, wait.
Why cryo sucks.
You can't use stationary target in case you can get rid of it. I don't think that's quite fair.
What?
I don't know. Give me the power cells. Do guy have aim assist and or target assist on? Well, hold on. Surely both of those wouldn't both of those normally be there by default?
I have not been paying attention, so I'm gonna go with yes.
Well,
I'm the kind of guy that when not paying attention, I say
doesn't
yes.
look like you can turn target assist on or off. But
Actually, I
aim
think that's
assist
most
is
people.
on. No, I'm telling. I mean, aim assist is clearly on. Come on.
If you didn't hear what someone said and you're either like third time doing it or like you just wouldn't do it because it's someone you don't know that well, what do you like say?
I shouted at him. I said,
You say, like, yes?
What you say? Start over. What I do?
Aye. That's okay. Ah. Jumping on the slug is a pretty good idea.
Funny. It is going to be funny. Flying Driller is going to be useless. Short range. I mean, dropping satchel from midair is going to be quite scary.
People would shut the fuck up about that. Row up.
What? You become the goo bomber. Like, really?
The goo bombers drop satchels.
No, I mean with the sludge pump. Monkey. And I'm not talking to you, monkey. I ain't talking about this.
I am a monkey.
Hey, monkey.
It's like the SpongeBob.
What?
Like, bye monkey, bye Harry, bye monkey.
By monkey. That doesn't
You,
sound-
you said monkey twice. I like monkey.
What?
It's the
Oh,
SpongeBob.
I don't remember what it's about though. What did they actually say?
I think that was when
I
they
like
were doing
Squidward.
something. They were going on some sort of quest. It might have even been SpongeBob movie. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it was. I would know if it was. What was that movie? Literally over 100 times.
So how is your daily haircut, Harry? I do not have daily haircuts.
He does. He actually does.
I wish I could. Not happening.
Just cut your own hair. Chop down.
Doesn't work for everyone. The hair that
I'd
most
probably
people
do a
want.
haircut, but not like an actual haircut. Just like another shaving of the size of my head. Because if it gets too long, it's probably a little more weird than it normally is. Wow! Pocket soap increased weapon pocket speed by 150%. That's so cool. Except I only have one weapon.
Damn!
Like I'm not allowed another one. Marking an enemy deals 45 burn damage.
Credit card. Shooting has 10% chance to fund 2 ammo with 2% energy. I've got a credit card. What does that mean?
It means you can start financing pizza.
What? Fucking what?
You can start financing a pizza.
A pizza?
Yeah, you can get a loan on a pizza.
Mlim. Mlim.
Only status effect I respect is shock.
Oh.
Like even fire, I don't really see the appeal. I don't think it does enough damage.
Okay.
And
There you
there's
go,
fuck all
guys.
things that do it.
Most of the weapons I get.
Fire, you got like 3 different types of fucking things. I mean, I guess shock's not much more.
Yeah, you fucking. You dimwit. Mamma mia! Mamma mia! That's a
Almost two was actually
spicy
added in the
meatball.
winter one as well. Yeah. The new boss. And he didn't nail it. Fuck the mosquito. Piece of shit.
What's wrong with the mosquito? That's not a mosquito.
But yeah.
That's Billy Boone.
It was actually arguably even worse because he starts trying to blow up if anyone gets near. Bosses aren't very melee friendly.
I would argue they're not very friendly in general, Tyler.
I say fair enough. Don't worry, Harry. I'm gonna freeze him,
Okay.
and then he will be slowed down by 14%. And that is as valid as electric, which turns them off, and fire, which deals damage. Although I assume it looks like cryo would deal more damage. But,
Okay.
When they're frozen. But I'm not actually. I've never seen it mentioned.
Okay.
Well, that was piss in a bun.
In a bun.
Pissed in a bun.
Srank. Sranko. Cilantro. This is what we call a best musica. Literally me with the Ryan Gosling. Right. Huh?
Increase freeze rate? I mean, I guess I might as well take that really.
Oh, sharpened wits. I don't know which one's better. Oh.
Increase burn damage, but decreases my armor by 20%. You're taking the piss.
Oh, look at that. LMG. Have you seen Haven City? Yes, we have beaten Haven City. We have been in the corrupted city.
You probably died in the corrupted city.
That's what he thinks. I've been there already twice now. Han Solo dies in The Force Awakens. Spoilers!
Why would you spoil it? I was gonna watch
Spoilers!
that like later today.
Spoilers!
The first time.
Dwayne Johnson returns as Luke Hobbs in Fast X. That's actually true. He hasn't been in the.
Is that actually a spoiler?
Wasn't in the last. Yeah, because for a while now he's been like just out of it. He hasn't been doing Fast and Furious. Him and like Vin Diesel hate each other or whatever, and just hasn't been doing it. Like fuck that. But then Black Adam flopped, and
Well, no, he's doing a new Moana, so he's.
Well, there is
he's
that,
got
yeah.
Fuck all money coming in.
what do you mean he's got
Which
fuck all
everyone's
money?
convinced. No one likes. No one really likes Dwayne Rock Johnson much anymore. Everyone think. No, actually, I think everyone knows that he's a giant egotist behind the scenes. That's like a thing. Which is why people think the live action one is kind of just because Dwayne wants more money. 'Cause do well.
Well, what's interesting, I think that's probably gonna be the best live action remake they've done, I reckon. And it's gonna sound weird.
Have you even seen Moana?
Yeah, I have actually.
Alright. And maybe.
Why?
Racism?
Okay. What?
Dude, just racism, dude. That.
Just racism.
Oh fuck.
I'm coming! In Night City, you can become. Wait, can this weapon not deal crit? That would be awkward. This weapon's gonna be great! Can't crit. Don't upgrade anything yet. Go for the door! Open the door!
No, I will proceed to always make that mistake.
Okay. What? Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Mate, what the fuck? Do you mind?
Very weird. Like,
Oh, leveled up. Stuff you need. Okay, it's definitely can crit. Good to know. Little man in the ground. You book.
jumped on his head.
Oh yes. Head bonk.
Okay.
Spoiler alert! Han Solo dies! In the movie!
Pee poo poo poo.
Tiny man spotted!
Ooh.
Tiny, tiny man! Oh no! Oh, we fucked! If only someone had an expert strategy. It's called shoot first, ask questions later. I don't know why I'm doing that. No, it's... Hell yeah. Hey, yeah, what I hey, I will kill them all. S rank again.
We got
Holy
S's all the
shit.
way through.
So far. Name's Chad. Chad Cockfunder. What? Sorry? actually good. Maybe. Let's find out. Have a look. Jesus Christ. Okay, sure. Do that. I am really speed. This.
Using the same gun.
What's it? What is it? What's that? Triple shotgun.
Last shotgun. Hello.
What the fuck?
Ah! Fucking cold, Jesus Christ.
Down like a sack of shit. Can you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop? Can you die? 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 Ah!
Hey, where are you?
Where are you? Oh shit, we went this direction. What's a marked enemy? I thought you played the game. Marked enemies, they just take more damage when they're marked. Like, marking in other games.
Yeah, I mean, we don't actually really know.
No, it does do that. What do you mean we don't know?
Have you seen it in Word?
No.
I point. Exactly.
Yeah.
How's it hanging, Tom? Did you just plough the mistress? Don't answer that. That was a
Please,
joke.
please don't answer
that. Don't answer that.
Well, I mean, you asked.
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I get the
answer.
Tom jump scare. Tom jump scare.
We are currently building suspense.
I don't think I need to answer.
I
Good.
agree. Wait, I meant disagree.
That means you want an answer.
Yeah.
Why would you want an answer? We've made it very clear that we do not want an answer.
You.
Who's we?
You.
You want to hear... I'm not going to say it, 'cause I don't want to hear it coming out my own mouth. I've got a really fucking, like, stupidly good perk mod, whatever these things are called, to the point where I think this is by far and beyond broken as hell, and it probably needs to be nerfed like a lot. Basically, every time I take damage, my teleport ability loses 2 second of cooldown,
Oh yeah.
which only starts at 6. So that's like, it really shoots it down, and then it heals like 25% of my smash damage, but that doesn't really matter because it essentially means that I can spam the shit out of my teleport ability, which stuns all the enemies around me. So that's fucking broken as hell.
Oh. Hey, maybe that's the best way to leave it.
A reroll for the fun of it. Ooh,
I'm gonna.
was it good for the fun of it? Now I shock.
Great.
It's an actual good ability.
Hey. Ah! Who is this? Impossible!
an elite.
Impossible!
Calm reaction.
Is Harry capable of having a calm reaction?
No! That's funny because I was not calm.
It wasn't funny,
I
Harry.
feel like you didn't get the joke. Alright, let me explain again. Okay, so basically, when a man and a woman love each other very much,
They make out with the mouth.
oh shit.
Oh, I should have re-rolled. Oh, that's so annoying. I was like, all of these suck, and I just picked the one I hate the least.
got, like,
and then I
two
realised I
amazing
had 3
choices.
re-rolls.
Just to rub it in.
Yeah, what else you would be doing that? Alright, it's this one. Oh, it's not this one. What I think it.
Yeah, what are you thinking of?
Alright,
No.
Men balls.
Man ass!
As opposed to woman balls.
I love,
Actually, in reality,
I love
that's
women
more
balls.
than what I'm thinking
Remember,
about.
it ain't gay. The cock is feminine.
Fuck ain't gay if they got tits.
Hold on, hold on.
That's how the match.
What's Gunfire's multiplayer capabilities?
Up to 4, I think.
Oh,
Maybe. Might just be 2 as well. But me and Jane played it, and I'm pretty sure that we were thinking about what we're not thinking about. But I asked, like, you guys to download it as well, or you just never did.
I mean, thing is, Tom would probably hate it.
Hey, what?
Well,
You
you.
might not hate it.
Well, I mean, probably good though. So
What? Hey, what?
Tom doesn't hate things.
Tom's-
Tom is a very pleasant person who likes basically.
I don't mean that. I mean, he's just got really fucking
I
terrible
really couldn't get
taste.
through that without like cringing. Well, for you know,
They
you
don't
might
like
not
cakes.
like it.
I know, but I mean, he. You know, I don't actually know. I don't really have a good example. Just saying shit. I'm just
Just saying words, Tom. Don't
talking
worry
shit.
about him.
I'm just talking shit about you.
And about your face, and your mother's face, and your girlfriend's face, and your dad's ass. Man ass. Oh my god, I love your dad's ass. I just want to go in there.
Tyler, need I remind you? We are. Hello guys, Peter Griffin here to explain the joke. So basically, on September 11th, 2001. Wait, what? Monkey.
It's not the first time Peter Griffin has had to explain 9/11 as
Either.
I mean, I think Seth MacFarlane's
Either.
allowed to. Is Seth MacFarlane
I'm
more
gonna
allowed
say
to make
this.
9/11 jokes or not?
I think Family Guy is funnier than American Dad, but I think American Dad is probably like better written,
Yeah,
but like not in like jokes.
yeah, that feels pretty
Because
accurate.
what American Dad does is it essentially it has like characteristics, or it's like like
It is.
the Stan is like a stereotypical like conservative dude, right? He's a man's man. He's a guy.
He's a man's man.
And they completely change, like, or they just pick a stereotype of that, and that will become like the plot for that. Like it essentially like I don't know, there's gay people, right? And as a conservative,
Are
he
there?
doesn't like gay people.
Are there?
There
Damn.
are actually. They're neighbours who are quite prominent characters to gay
I mean,
men.
in general, Tyler.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we both did actually.
All right,
You said, are they gay? They're gay people? Are they?
gay
That's
people?
what we would
Question
do.
mark?
See, that's the joke. See, I explained the joke. I mean, it's funny, right? Elon Musk sucks.
My dick.
So what I mean by that though is he's not funny, and he thinks he is, and that sucks.
My uncle, I think, is getting into Elon Musk.
Oh shit!
Which is slightly worrying.
You want
And
When you're a billionaire, you can do whatever the hell you want, so it doesn't matter.
what?
When you're that fucking rich, who cares? You can do whatever. No one, like, the opinions of the general population no longer mean anything.
No, he is an important person. Can't really like what he does. Doesn't matter. It does.
I'm
Hey,
not
we were
saying-
doing a very bad job of killing him right now.
No,
Why are you dead?
no. Elon Musk when he married a woman with the body of a 10-year-old boy. What?
Honestly,
Did he?
though, on a very, very genuine note, it would be weirder if he married a girl with the body of a 10-year-old girl, right?
What? But I don't think either are. I don't think there's any point comparing how weird
Is there
either
any
are. They're
different-
both quite odd.
Is there any difference at
Sure,
that age?
because
Actually, they're not.
Really?
I guess not.
They're not
really.
old,
But, like,
actually. As long as they're an adult, it doesn't matter.
fuck me.
I get the feeling we're not going to finish this today.
No, I
We don't
think
have
there is.
to.
But you know what we can try?
What?
Gunfire Reborn.
Well, no, we should probably at least get to the city.
There's no reason to, inherently.
Because we'll lose our stride again.
Well, we started on a very good stride previously. Right? Like, we were like, We got that this far like instantly.
um, you sure you still want to be purple man?
Why?
Because I feel like you tend to do better as yellow man.
It's only because I think Yellow Man's better. Well, no, I know why. It's because the build with
Just to do it.
the purple guy is like the melee build is actually like really good, and that means I'm like often leaning towards that.
Yeah, I know.
But I feel every time I actually spec into melee, it kind of just goes worse. And so with Guardian, I have the opportunity to like not do that. Which is why I really like the bonk hammer. Shock cannon.
Bonk hammer.
Yep.
Yeah. Changes your melee into a bonk.
Bonk hammer. Yeah.
Like
Pretty
from the
cool.
hit game for the
Bonk
kick.
hammer. Oh. Yeah.
Bonk. That's Tyler in For the King. When are we going to do another For the King playthrough?
Probably for the King 2.
Well, okay. Maybe I can help in this. I don't know how much I like it with all the extra shit in it. To be honest, that's just me.
Yeah, because Harry
As in,
is
all the
fully
new
on his
shit
laptop
is
with all the
really
DLC.
is actually overpowered. That's the problem. It really all is. It's like really easy to get.
Well, right, you're saying with the new shit, it's actually kind of worse.
Maybe.
Well, the issue is like, I don't know, we know everything, right?
Yeah.
Really? Like, we even know like what the enemy's attacks are and shit, right? Even though most of them you can tell from looking at it, because it's good game design.
We can repair by these. Fork blaster. I am the fork. Looking up a pit. Whee. Whee. This junk beam looks pretty good.
No, what the hell is that? You put something down there?
Yeah, there's a barrier. I've got a protective barrier. Fucking long time to recharge. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, Tom, download Gunfire Reborn.
Gunfire Reborn. Now?
Right, actually,
Yeah?
when you look it up, yeah, preferably, check how many players it is.
You can in.
My word, getting worse.
Don't say that.
My desire for man ass is getting better.
What? Better? What's that mean in this case? Getting
That's
better.
homophobic.
Yeah?
Then bad
Not
for
bad.
you.
This monkey is the shard
Right.
character. Very good.
Oh my god, I suck. I actually fucking... I'm terrible. I'm the worst fucking player in the world.
Nah, wrong.
Oh, I think I'm disconnecting. No? Maybe. I think I'm not disconnected, but there's a bunch of enemies that don't exist because I did disconnect. I've been trying to kill them, but they're already dead, so that didn't work very well.
No.
Trying to kill ghosts!
Trying to kill the ghost! Didn't work very well for me.
Whenever melee and or head bonk someone, I gain 20 armor and 20 movement speed.
I know.
And I only have 20 armor, so I can get up to 40 if I hit.
Fuck his armor.
Pretty solid. What?
I don't know.
What do you not have anything above your health bar? Like,
No?
And, man, this is what happens when you don't like man ass.
Prize blast. No. Smooth cannon. F. As per usual.
I've now got 2 things increasing my health by 10%, so I'm going for a tank build again, because they're
Tom
always...
didn't tell us how many players Gunfire Reborn supports.
Yeah, and now he's gone to
2
go
to 4
hunt
player
down his
co-op.
dad's man ass.
What? Did you hear me?
Yes, I did. You were talking about man ass, weren't you?
Yeah, man, ass is 2 to 4 player co-op. Wow! Look at all this! I am the sea. I am the sea.
Oh shit, I've still got the base ass pistol as my other weapon. And this gun fucking blows. I need a better weapon. I need a weapon.
I need a weapon. I need a
Need a
weapon.
fool.
Do you know who else needs a weapon? My mom. That's my my missile man.
I think anyone that who knows like who that character is knows what impression you're doing.
That's Muscle Man from Regular Show, created by J.G. Quintel.
Yeah. He actually like voices and looks like he's a hella self-insert. I don't know how he's gotten away with it.
Who,
Like, at
who
least,
the
I mean,
fuck-
if you see
wait,
Close
stop.
Enough.
Yeah, okay, it's the main character Close Enough he looks like, right? Not a guy from Regular Show.
Yeah, but I know like, you can just tell that he is definitely like Mordecai in real life.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, probably. Wait, it's not good for me.
Yeah.
Mordecai's not really great.
Which is how you avoid being shit on for being a self-insert. It's basically just suck. It's just like be a bad person, and the self-insert is like more reasonable.
What?
Well, actually no, because it's just make your self-insert a bad person, and then people don't mind it. Actually, not even then. Be aware that your self-insert is a bad person. There's a lot of clarification.
Yes, sorry.
You know what else is a lot of?
My mom.
Man ass.
Man ass.
This is a thing now. This is a new Barrel Vision
Yeah,
catchphrase.
Man ass. Great. I'm so happy. That's our catchphrase now. Thanks for that.
So psyched. I've noticed you've switched to engineer. Would you like to tell me why you like man ass?
Why? What are you doing?
Okay, would you prefer that we talk about women ass?
No.
Then good, we're
It's
gonna
like
talk
really-
about man
Really
ass.
sketchily pretending that I'm gay. It's like, no. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
Oi!
What?
Fucking things died and they still with me.
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I ain't gay, it's just like man ass.
Okay.
Like the way that it's
Um,
ass attached
Who in
to a
chat
man.
likes men?
Who's a real G and likes some
Top
copious
G.
amounts of man ass?
Top G's like mayonnaise. Andrew Tate wouldn't tell you this.
All the real members
hello.
of the keg crew love man ass.
Now? Really? Wait, no! 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 Right, what? 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 What is that?
I'm gonna
So
reroll.
stupid. Do that.
More health. More health.
Duh.
Hey Harry, do you have a heart necklace?
No.
Alright. Guess there's no point buying it. Ooh! Wait, no, not all. I thought this thing was a grant a perk token, but it's a reroll token again. Which ain't bad. Damn.
What the?
Why was there like a box on one of them?
I mark them for my drones,
And
and they deal more damage to the things that I mark.
could you mark mayonnaise for me?
Yeah,
Or robo ass, I guess.
Roboquest.
I'm not sure. There's only young girl ass and
What?
robo ass in
What?
this game.
What? What? Huh?
What?
Why would you? What? I just don't see why you needed to use those words.
Because that's the truth. That's
I know, but
why only really robo ass is acceptable.
Okay, yes.
When in a world without man ass or of age ass, then you go for a robo ass.
Okay, right, that's fine. Okay. Right, it's a verse.
Or if you can't get any ass because you're a loser, then you get, I don't know, like an AI field sex drive or some shit.
What?
Which
Who?
is probably not too far in the distance.
Nope.
Future is when that is going to be occurring.
Actually, next week.
Yeah, you want to get any fucking health?
What? Oh, I don't know. What? Who? Don't care. Blast palms. Oh right, yeah, blast palms. I remember these. Cool. No one in North. Let's go.
Used all my rerolls, it probably wasn't worth it.
No,
Yippee-kayak, mother
most
trucker.
likely not.
I don't think I can put into words how much I don't want to watch Die Hard.
I have never thought about watching it. I don't know what that means.
Okay, I don't know, it's just... It looks like the most overhyped mid-ass movie in the goddamn universe.
Oh, maybe it is. Look who it is. Dicky fuck.
Probably should have bought or... The lack of weapons drop... Jesus, mother of Christ. The lack of weapons dropping is kind of fucking me over. Because this is the weapon I'm tied with, and it's very bad.
Well, maybe you should have bought the metal detector then.
Yeah, I might.
Because I ain't doing it.
Yeah, it's
Not anymore.
fine, I'll allow you.
Open the door.
Oh, there's a weak point on the back of where he's shooting and stuff.
Oh my god, I'm being bullied.
Weak point's gone.
I'm being bullied to death. Oh, I'm back.
Okay, I had my shield there because he literally just fucked me. Like, he should put me in the corner and just shot his fat load all
I
over.
beg your pardon. It's lactode.
explosive load all upon my man ass.
Oh. A machine gun. Let me take this. Hello. Joe's not here. You know now, don't you? You do. Oh yeah, well. What happened here?
Ah!
Oh.
I didn't realise some of my armour that I've had this time was from the weapon.
Yeah.
You said I was like, why don't I have my armour? Not that I'm struggling in armour, because if I get hit and I hit them, like punch them, I have max armour. Get that. That's pretty cool. Not for an extended period of time, but for an instant. Yeah, I assume I only take 30% damage in that period of time. That's pretty good amount of damage. Or a pretty good not amount of damage.
It's fine. It's an abbreviation of
Pretty
it's a
good
good
lack
amount.
of
It's a good amount of damage to not take only.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
No, you rat! Right. The only issue is I do literally no damage. Like, I'm in no way capable of getting essentially any good amount of time. Holy shit. Why? I just realized, I don't know why you even... Oh shit, you actually did it without dying.
I did.
It's weird having a minigun that doesn't use overheating as a mechanic.
I need to go.
Okay.